treble, and I think it was in your first season. Can that help you at all as a coach? Was it so long ago, 14 years, that the experience of that, you know, how you handle the players?
I forgot it. It's a long time ago.
Come on now.
I forgot it. I didn't remember what we did. Always I remember how excited we were in the first season. Of course, FA Cup first, and after FA Cup there, La Liga, and after the Champions League final against United. But so I think it was incredibly excited, happy, and prepare game by game. I think it's good going to do now.
You always talk about the sort of hunger of players. I think you just mentioned it then. It'd be natural if they dropped a little bit. You personally, if you were to win the treble, would you consider your work here done at Manchester City and maybe walk away in the summer?
Right now, I'm not thinking leaving, but who knows? But I'm not thinking. I would like to continue next season here, independent of the results. I would like it, but I don't know what's going to feel, winning or losing. The two chances we have ahead of us. My feeling, I have a still contract, and almost when I sign, I want to respect the club. So.
Just one more question. You just said then that at Barcelona, even if you win the league and you go out the semi-finals of the Champions League, considered a disaster. You often say about this club, they never tell you have to win this. Have to win. Obviously, you want to win, but is that maybe one of the differences that makes it a little bit easier or more comfortable for you to work here, because there isn't this sort of ridiculous demand?
No, here's easier, but the environment is easier. The environment is easier. Demanding is high, so I cannot deny. But here, the environment off the pitch, our life as a manager is more comfortable. Just to talk about, I don't know, Carlo or Julian Lopetegui have been in Spain or in other countries. They come here. Maybe Roberto, the Cherby, could Spain. But all the managers we are here have been in other countries. But especially in Spain, Italy, off the pitches. So I'm not saying bad or worse. I'm not saying that, but the noise is, oh my God. Here at the end, you win, you are a good player, manager. You lose, you are a bad manager. So, but after you go home, you prepare the next game, and it's more comfortable. So our life is better.
I think you just touched on it earlier, but do you think, even though the competitions aren't connected, that if you had two poor performances and bad results against Brighton and Brentford, that would make it more difficult to beat United and then beat Inter?
I don't think so.
There wouldn't be a problem with momentum.
We'll be better maintain our tone. I'm not talking about winning or losing. I want to see our tone is there. We cannot play like a one and after that against these two teams. We are not ready. We will suffer a lot, and that would be a problem.
That would be a problem.
But if we are maintain the tone and they beat us, can happen, and can be understandable. Because they play against Man City, the winner in the last years of the Premier League, and we want to show how good we are. That's normal. Our players, I don't know, wanted that feeling to play against Brighton or Brentford at that point. So, in that terms, we are, because the target for the Premier League is done. But at the same time, we cannot drop much. Otherwise, it will be more difficult, because the demanding FA Cup final against United will be really, really difficult. And I start to watch a little bit some minutes from Inter de Milan, and I'm really impressed. Really impressed what they do, the body languages that they have, and many things there. It's not a casualty. So the three teams are in the final Champions League, Italian team, Champions League, Europa League, and Conference 1. In semi-finals, they play more. So they are there. So, and I know because I play there, and I know the mentality they have, the Italian teams in the finals. So 2 decades ago, the Italian league was the best league in the world. Everyone want to go there. Managers, players want to go there to play. So, and still remain how many World Cups they won already. So they are in this mentality. So I said right after, play a final in the team against the Italian team always is. It's really, really complicated. So, and I saw a little bit already. I call some friends who live in Italy, how they are, and all the people tell me, be alert because they are. And it's not necessary to tell me, because I felt it when I saw already some minutes, some games.
Hi Pep, how do you think because you seem to have different teams here at City. The first one that won 100 points, and then the last couple with the false 9, and now this season. How do you think your team has changed in terms of what they can do?
In the fundamentals, anything. the same. The way we conduct, the same we try to play. Where we different because when we play with Haaland or play with Sergio, it's completely different. When we play with Haaland, we play with Bernardo Silva false nine, it's completely different. When we have Riyad Mahrez and Jack Grealish in the side, it's completely Raheem and Leroy, it's completely different. What the make difference the way you attack a play is the quality, the skills of your players. This is at the end the tactics, but the fundamentals. So the high pressing, you see the first year and now, it's the same. It doesn't matter you do it 4 against 4, or we allow them to go to right and have to go to right, or we allow them to go to left and go to left, or we play in the goal kicks man to man, or we let them make the first pass. That is little details. It depends on the quality of the opponents, you know. But I don't remember one game like I didn't say to my players when they have the ball, the players go to press them to regain the ball, and I don't remember one day like we don't try to make a build up as best as possible. And I think, for example, tomorrow, I guess the Brighton is going to play man to man. I've done it in Anfield, I've done it against United, and everywhere man to man. So we have to adapt. When they don't do man to man and they drop, so our build up is different. But the fundamentals are completely the same from day one until now.
In terms